Turning on my.
Okay, and it says we are live.
All right.
Yay. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Shell. Hello,
Hi.
everybody.
Oh, there it goes. Yep. I doubt that we'll have anyone for a while since it's a pop-up. They're probably going to be surprised.
Well, I put it out in the group, so hopefully they'll find us. You know, it's not imperative that they join us, and they can always watch us for entertainment later, right?
Yep. Always recorded later.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing today was that everybody's stuck at home, and the point was, let's have a place where they can chitty chat and just do what we do here on Art Joy of Sharing.
Yep, absolutely.
So I started I don't know if you saw it, I started some alcohol ink cards yesterday, and I think I'm going to finish some of those before I do any printing, because it is impromptu and I need to get this done because it's sitting on my desk. And you're going to do what?
Oh, look, we've got Kathleen and Rennie have joined us. Hello. These people are on top of it and know what's going on. Well, I have I have the March Stencil Club stencils out, and I also have these ones that I was sent recently by Stencil Girl, and I'm going to play with them first on my gel plate just to mess around and see what I get.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Cool. Well, we got stuff. We got stuff. I'm just saying. We got time to play, and we got stuff. So,
yep.
That's what we're going to do, and I hope you guys are playing along. Tell us what you're doing. Hey, there's Carla. Hi.
Ela, hi. And Lisa and Sherry. Good morning.
Oh, this is great. This is great, guys. Good to hang out with my pal.
Sitting at home waiting for something to happen.
Well, we're all waiting at home, right? Oh my gosh. Except for those people. My poor son, he works in healthcare. He has been so overworked. I mean, he's already done more than 80 hours this week. And he's, covered and masked everywhere. They're stopping him at the door because, he's got to make sure that they're tested before they can even come in the facility. It's like, oh my gosh. It's a mess.
I'm just putting on my art guard because who knows what's going to happen. Could be anything. And where's my apron? I must be sitting on it. I am sitting on it. Let's get my apron on.
Let's see. I want to cut this. I've got a piece here I want to emboss, and I've got, let's see, this piece. What size this is. Good grief. I'm so underprepared. Okay, this is 4 inches by, looks like 5 1/4. So I just need to frame this out, which means I don't need to trim much off of this piece. This is some really old paper. This is Basil paper before Basil went belly up way back when. I don't know if you guys remember that. And I guess somebody else must have bought them out because I see Basil papers are back.
Yeah, we might be even less prepared than usual. Sometimes we wing it, but today we're really winging it.
This is really winging.
But that's fine. We're just here to talk with people and mess around and see what's going on.
Oh, thanks, Rennie. Yeah, we were just talking about this the other day, and Shell said, well, we could do, and I said, okay. So
we're all stuck at home. We might as well just have a live stream. Why not?
So, and I could just sit here and make videos and pop them out, but I thought this would be much more fun because then we can talk with you guys. Hi, Laura. Hey, Carla. Hey, Cindy Bagley. So good to see everybody this morning. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't know if that tape is too big or what. That one is definitely too big. I need a small tape. Small tape. I've got some big tape. And I've got some small tape. No, that's even too big. Okay, this little bitty sequang should work.
I didn't get all that paint up.
As Shell says, one of my favorite words, sequang.
Sukwang. You got to say it with attitude. Sukwang.
Yeah. So, what have you guys been doing? Tell us all what's going on in your life.
I'll tell you what, yesterday, I didn't do any art. I've been trying to make a video every day, but I didn't do anything yesterday because I went to the store because we were running out of things. And oh my gosh, I got such shock. I felt so like emotionally, I don't know. It was weird. There was nothing out there. There was no anything in the store. It was like I felt like I was in Russia or something, and I just weirded me out.
You should be lining up and giving them your chit to get your stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean I live in a fairly middle class neighborhood, and I went to our local grocery store, and the shelves were just empty. Every single row had something gone. There was no. We've been making stir fry, and I was going to get some rice to go with the stir fry. There was no rice, no beans, no potatoes, no frozen potatoes, no. I mean, everything was just empty, and it was.
Yeah.
I felt weird. When I came home, I was like, eh.
Yeah.
I haven't been really like worried up to this point. And then when I saw that, I thought, I'm not going to be one of those people that panics like that. It's not my personality. But man, did I feel weird when I got home.
Well, yeah, and we're having to make different choices, Hi, Sybil. Hi, Lisa. Because I went to the store last week, and I'm looking because my husband has fewer teeth now. I looked for soft foods for him, and the eggs were all gone. The canned soups were all gone. It's just like, oh my, okay, what am I going to do? Hi, Becky.
I mean, I've been making a lot of soups because I have, a 90-year-old and an 80-year-old and a man who needs soft foods somewhat. And soups has been the thing that I've been making. There was no hamburger. There was no broth. There was the only thing that there was a lot of produce. There was produce, not like,
well, because
potatoes. There was no potatoes. It's like every other produce was there, but no potatoes.
Yeah.
I think it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't know. I was freaked out a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I did not panic, but it is a really weird feeling when you're looking for things and you're thinking about, okay, what can I do for an alternative? Now, I have a lot of baking stuff and all of that. Gotta get my chat set up. A lot of baking stuff and all of that for my keto because I had ordered that stuff and I have it here. So I'm pretty well set, but I was more worried about what I was going to feed him. So.
Yeah, there was no flour. There was no baking powder. I was looking for baking powder to make biscuits. There's no baking powder, no baking soda.
Yeah.
Because mine's about run out because biscuits takes 2 tablespoons of baking powder. That goes out pretty fast. Oh, that's pretty. It was just weird. I don't know. And then, of course, I had to make sure that I wiped everything down and cleaned my hands and wiped all the stuff I got from the store that I could find down because I don't want any people in this house to get that because they're vulnerable populations.
Right. Gina had sent me thing to put on my front door so that people are warned in advance. And I'm setting up a station for them to drop their shoes so they're not tracking stuff through. I've got hand sanitizer there. I've got spray goods to spray off their bags. We are prepared.
You're better prepared than we are. I still have a 21-year-old son who comes over here to eat. I'm like, you need to wash up, you know?
Well, I was so proud of my daughter because she'd gone to the store for me, but she texted me from the driveway and said, "I'm here, come out and get your stuff."
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't even come in the house because she was afraid of exposing her papa.
Yeah, but my son finally has figured that out, I think. He's like, oh, I need to, I can shop for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah, you could. That would be good,
great.
but I did it already.
That would be great. Oh, that's great, Marie. I'm so glad you've got people taking care of you. Hi, Love to Tink. Hi, Cindy Utter.
I think there might be stuff on this that I could pull off real quick on the stencil itself.
So let's see. I need to put this on a card. Need to mount that to a card. A little extra. That tape is not really holding that well. So we'll use glue.
There you go. There's always glue.
Why is that plugging up? So anyway, yeah, and we just had lined up some people to come and help at home, like with bathing and that kind of stuff. Now I think I need to call them and say, you need to hold off for a few weeks because I really don't think I want any extra people coming in right now. So it took forever to get it set up. Now I'm going to cut it off. But I have trouble, I have trouble getting him in and out of the bathtub because he really needs to take those sitz baths with the Epsom salts and all of that. And I can't lift him anymore. So that's been a challenge.
Where's the other one? Where's the corally colored one? Where is it? Ah, sorry, Meek. I didn't mean to drop things on your head. Poor dog. She's like, what are you doing? Stop dropping things on my head.
Did you see what Cindy says? Yeah, for sure. We all need to get together and gel plate. Unfortunately, we have obligations, and I don't know that the flights are going anywhere.
If we'd all done it before.
Yeah. I know my kids in Florida were sending me pictures from the pool. It's like, oh, okay, I can see you're having a real tough time of it.
Yeah. Poor thing.
Yeah.
Our pool's too cold still. We did clean it and fix it up, but it's cold. But we have had Papa out in the backyard, which the sun and the clean air is good for sanitizing.
Absolutely.
So we've been having him go outside, and Pat's been outside and
good.
And doing some of that. Have you heard anything from that Art Unraveled yet? By the way,
I have not.
My class in canceled has been canceled up in Prescott with Mary Beth Shaw.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Then we got canceled. I'm like, come on.
So
Some place to
sorry.
go.
Well, that Art Unraveled is still out there ways. I saw that. Which one was it? The one for Art and Soul canceled.
Canceled.
Yeah.
Well, I know everybody's been canceling everything, but I thought, well, that one's in that one with Mary Beth Shaw is not till May.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hold out for Art Unraveled because that's midsummer, so I'm not gonna worry about that one just yet. And if they cancel, they cancel. I mean, we've got it all set up, so we'll just have to wait and see.
If they cancel it, it'll. I mean, I'm not sure if I can get that room
The one,
back. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either. The one I'm worried about is the one in Milwaukee I was scheduled for in May, and I think they'll probably cancel that. So, yeah. So there's a thanks card. I love these alcohol ink backgrounds.
Ah. Messy paint everywhere. What else can I put on there? Let's see.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the people that get overly anxious about this kind of stuff. I'm sorry. I was quarantined when I was a kid, so this is nothing new to me. So, it just depends on your perspective.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I go out that much anyway. I just, I kind of self-quarantine myself all the time because I don't like to go out very much. But when you go to the store and there's nothing and you're thinking, well, wow, how am I going to feed my family? That could be a little bit of an anxiety problem right there.
Well, especially with as many people as you have in the household right now and with their particular issues, because you can't just feed them anything. It's not like you can pick up a can of anything.
Right, exactly.
So, but I'm being inventive.
Yep, we can be inventive.
I made a
come up
stew.
with really weird stuff.
I had cabbage, I had vegetables, so I chopped up vegetables and cabbage and stuff and made a soup for him out of that. Just put it in the pressure cooker and cooked it down.
Yep.
So he can eat it. So I've been cooking. And
Beck says she's jumping from live to live and to play. I don't know who else is live streaming right now.
I don't know. I mean, there's a number of them. I saw Barb Owen was doing extra ones. I've been seeing the ones on Facebook where different people are doing them. And the cool thing is they're saving them so you can go back and watch them later. So,
yeah, there's a lot of content coming out. That's really great.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw that Tim Holtz and Diane Reevely, Dina Wakely, Seth Apter, all of those people are putting stuff up on Facebook. So if you're not already following them, check out their Facebook because you may find something of interest there. I did add some freebie classes. Shella and I have been adding freebie classes in Art Joy Sharing. So if you're a member of our group, go check those out and get signed up to do the freebie classes.
Yeah, there's quite a few. When I see them come up on my feed, I just pop them over there. But I haven't been on Facebook. Well, not today, and not yesterday. Yesterday I was outside picking weeds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a homeowners association, And yeah, it's really great to, know that your whole neighborhood is going to be in good shape. But the flip side of that is that they'll send you nasty notes if you don't clean up your weeds. It's like, could you not right now?
Yeah. Well, and they honestly, they need to back off of that stuff because people are having a lot of other issues.
Yeah.
I have seen a lot of I'm in one of those online groups for the neighborhood so that you know what's going on in your neighborhood. And I've seen a lot of supportive stuff coming out of that. Just really, really nice things.
My neighbor next door, she's older than us, and she contacted me to see if I needed her to get anything at the store. And I'm thinking, I should be the one contacting you to see if you need something at the store. So that's what I told her. I said, if I send one of the boys or I go out, I'll ask you if you need something.
Yeah.
Of course, good luck finding something at this point. That's kind of cool.
Does she have any family around?
Well, her daughter lives with her now.
Oh, okay.
That's I think a newer thing. She was alone there for a while, but yeah, she's like, I'm at Trader Joe's right now.
Oh.
I'm like, you shouldn't be out there, Arlene.
Yeah.
But whatever. She's a grown-up woman. If she wants to go out, she can go out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have my hand sanitizer hanging off of my purse and I've got wipes. And when I go into a place like that, I'm wiping the whole cart down and yeah.
Yesterday at the store, they had a person who was dedicated. She had disinfecting spray in a bottle, and the whole thing she did all day was to run around to all the carts as the kids were bringing them in.
Yeah.
She was wiping them all down.
Good. That's encouraging, that they're fighting, that they're thinking ahead and fighting this thing. So that's card number 2.
All right, I guess I'll be done with this stencil and move on to a different one.
Let me see what else do I have.
One over here.
This one.
And now on the live stream, you've got a half of what I can show normally. So this was the one that I thought was what I really needed from this month, but I haven't split it yet. Let's see.
I hear you, Sherry. It was funny because I was finding a plastic container for my husband because he was cutting up newspaper for backer.
I gotta remember back in the day when I used to wipe my bum with newspaper.
So yeah, he has a little plastic container with squares to back up the squares.
Well, if it lasts as long as it might, that could come in handy because there's no toilet paper at the store. I thought by now that they would be over that, but there wasn't any.
Well,
we don't really need it.
I kept saying to everybody, people were worried about me using alcohol. It's like, okay, I am a crafter. I have alcohol. I have sanitary, what do you call those? The sanitizing lotion, all of that stuff because, I clean my station with this stuff. So I've got a whole bunch of that laid in.
Yeah.
I've got cleaner because I use it to clean my surfaces. I've got, so I was well prepared before any of this ever hit.
Yeah.
Just because we keep that stuff on hand in the craft room. And then I was talking to Shell the other day and I said, I've got all of those napkins. I said, I should be sitting here separating out the backs of those napkins.
Yeah, I've got a lot of napkins. I have a huge amount of napkins.
I can make art with the pretty fronts and I can use the backs for other things.
So I need to find a little piece of paper that I can use. What? Maybe this. I'm just going to pick up some of this and make a pattern. Because you know how I am about patterns. Just to make it interesting.
Sherry, you know, as a crafter, I think of all kinds of things. Well,
Some
and
of my
you know,
napkins are even 3-ply, so you know.
but you know, my kids grew up in an era when cloth diapers were still a thing.
Yeah.
You know, so we're set. We got plenty of cloth. I got soap and water.
I was hoping that would be dry enough, but it's not really dry enough. Oh well.
I mean, in this day and age, people don't think about that sort of thing because we've got all the convenience stuff. But yeah,
I guess we could all have a chat day where we're sitting and peeling the plies off our napkins
that's true.
and chatting.
So who's making art? Who's been making art? Tell us what you're doing. I hope you're putting pictures and hashtags and stuff up so we can find you.
I saw somebody had been inspired by me making ATCs and made a whole bunch of ATCs and put them in the
Yeah,
group. Like, that's cool.
that was very cool.
Yeah.
Let's see, I've got
That's
this.
what we're about. We're trying to inspire people to do stuff. And so when we see that it worked, we're always very excited. It worked. It worked. All right, now what am I going to do? I think I'm going to take a dark.
Yeah, it is really fun to see when somebody takes inspiration from something you posted and they actually post something because it's like, all right, somebody actually got some benefit of something that I'm offering here.
Yeah. Somebody was paying attention.
Yep. Set up a home office? Cool.
All right, let's see about this.
Meditation cards. What a good idea. Good idea for right now.
Somebody mentioned to me yesterday in a comment that they weren't able to go and see their mom. They called them mom, but
Yeah. Yeah.
somebody from England.
Yeah.
They couldn't go see her because she was in a nursing home and they weren't allowing
Right.
people in. So she decided to make a master board and then make a bunch of postcards, and then she can just send her mom a postcard. Well, look at that. That turned out cool. That was
Oh,
just
this is so cool, guys. Oh, that's neat, Shell.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the chat
uh-huh.
and what they're doing. Renee's doing Wonderlust 12 lessons. We've got, let's see, who's doing postage stamps? Cindy's making postage stamps. I love that. I used to do that all the time, and I should probably set up a session where I do nothing but that for a day or something, you know.
It's been a long time since I made postage stamps. I did do that when I was just doing stamping, you know, back in the day.
Hi, Scrap Chick. Sorry, I don't know your name. Anybody know Scrap Chick?
You know, there's lots of people that I don't know their names because they have a name like that.
Sybil's making cards to send. Yep. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I know you guys are crafters. You're like me. I don't have a day where I'm bored. I can always find something to do. My problem is I need a list to write it all down because I always have more stuff in my head than I have time to do it.
I put that on Do Not Disturb, so why are they disturbing me?
I don't know. Why are they disturbing you?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
Let's see if I can get this lined up. There we go. And I need a card to put that on. So these are just alcohol ink backgrounds that I was making the other day. Was it yesterday? I did a video doing alcohol ink backgrounds. And so I was trying to use up what was on my desk before I shifted gears. Because this was really impromptu this morning.
What to do? Maybe I'll put this back on. See if we can get some of the color off it. There we go. That's gonna be cool. What color? How about this weird Naples yellow color? I like this butterfly. The butterfly was the reason that I got this. That I got the set. From
that is cool. That is a cool. I actually like the butterfly and the smaller.
Yeah, the smaller 4x4 is really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is at the moment. I must have attached it to something. It's probably on one of my rings because I usually put the 4x4s on a ring because otherwise I'm going to lose it.
Colleen, okay.
Yeah.
Is it Colleen or Colleen? I'm sorry, I forget. Probably Colleen. My sister-in-law is Colleen. So, if I mispronounce, please forgive me just because I'm used to saying Colleen, not Colleen.
Either. Who knows? Oh, that's cool.
But I think she was named after some actress that was popular when she was a kid. And so it was Colleen.
I think you put that comment up on the screen. It's still there.
I did what?
Put the comment up on the screen.
How do I do that? Oh.
I don't know, but it did it on its own. Now it's just sitting there.
All right, I don't know how to.
I think you're the one who has the things. I don't think I have them.
There we go.
You got it.
I must have touched the screen. Oh no! That's what happens when you touch the screen.
Step away from the screen, Peg. Step away from
no kidding. No kidding. I could be dangerous. I could be dangerous.
Oh, here's the 4x4. I found it. It's on this ring. Let's get it out.
See, now, that's how much I was paying attention. I didn't even know it was up there.
Huh. Well, I just looked it up because people were leaving and people were coming, and I was wondering what was going on. And
yeah,
I saw it. I'm like, what's that doing there? I didn't do that.
Oh my gosh. All right, I cannot put anything on straight today.
Here's the 4x4. It's really cool. It's got like an 8 and just some different numbers and things. That's cool. I'm going to try to make something with it. Let's see. What shall I do? My roll-off paper's gotten kind of ooky. Ooky, a technical term.
It's gotten very colorful.
Yes.
All right, that's better.
Do a dark background.
And now I have Klingons. Oh,
that's why we have toilet paper, Peg.
I know, right? I mean, that was a big joke with my kids, when they were little.
Yeah.
Like, Klingons. Do you have any Klingons? What's going on?
Let's see.
Mom, I'm not from outer space.
Stop calling me and messing up my video. You jerks. I didn't do something right on my settings, obviously. I don't know what it was. Whoa.
All right, I might have to cut some more stuff. I think I need the black. Thanks. I think.
A snowstorm.
Yeah, we're getting snow here this morning. We had snow yesterday.
See, that's going to be really cool. That little section right there. This is my roll-off paper that I've been rolling off on, so just using it to lift because it's kind of cool. There's some orange on there, so maybe I'll get that on the paper. A little bit of orange. All right, now that I've made a huge mess, let's find some bright colors. Bright colors! And all else fails. Bright colors. Today is a good day for bright colors. Let's see. How about some ocean? Dot of ocean and a dot of evergreen. And how about some ruby? And eggplant. How fun. Colors. Cool at the top, warm at the bottom. Put these out of my way here. All right, let's get that puppy out of there. Come here. I'll put you over there. Put something on the top of you.
Okay. Ran that through, and that is the one that I want that's still stuck in there. There we go.
All right, there's a print from the stencil, cleaning off the stuff of the stencil. And then let's take this one off the 6x6. And I got a little bit of, probably got black on the other side of this stencil here. I don't want to leave it to stick to the paper. Yep, that's pretty cool too. Those are little pieces I can use. Barbara says she has to go wash her hair.
Oh, okay.
Apparently we're on a date and she doesn't want to date with us anymore. So she's going to go wash her hair.
So, okay. So what kind of art is everybody doing today besides washing hair?
Specifically today, what are you doing?
And remember, if you can't think of anything, we do have the mood board. We do have the pick a stick out there for the month.
Do we have a pick a stick this month?
I put one up.
Oh, did you? Okay, 'cause somebody was asking, and I told them no, there wasn't one.
Well, when they asked, they reminded me that we didn't have one, and I thought, this is the month that we really need one, so I just went ahead and did one.
Well, I'll pick one at the beginning of April.
Okay, doke.
So I'll have another one. Because I thought of that too, but then I thought, okay, well, the time's already passed, pretty much. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, 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 I like that.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, our intention wasn't to have pick a stick every single.
No, that was not what we planned. And I did not do a video or anything like that. I just put a graphic up there just in case you needed inspiration. I just went to the basket, pulled some sticks, and did one.
Good plan. I think that sketchbook Sketchbook Revival thing starts today, doesn't it? Is today the 23rd? Yeah. I haven't watched it yet.
Do you know what time it was going up?
No.
Okay, I need to look.
I have no idea. But I saw I saw that it was the 23rd, and that's today. Therefore, there must be something today out there. Also, I watched the first one from Julie Faye Van Balzer, but hers they come out every 24 hours. And when I went to look at the second one, hoping I could just roll through like you do on Netflix,
Yeah.
it wasn't available, and I didn't go back and see yet what it was or what it was supposed to be. Or
I went to her website. Let's see. It's still got the initial stuff. So maybe it's in my email. Maybe I need to check my email.
Yeah, could be. Let's get some cool colors going on here. Cool colors. Cool colors. I need to get some more of this color because I love this color and I use it all the time and it's empty. What color is this? Bright aqua green from Liquitech Basics. I love this color. It looks like there's some in there, but it's probably, oh, there we go. I got a little squirt. Yay!
Well, I'm not seeing anything yet, so I don't know. Do you know where she's located?
I think she might be a European person.
Okay.
So which would mean though that it should already be up, right?
Yeah, it should have been up like last night in the middle of the night, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll have to go look later when I think about looking, but I'm pretty sure it was the 23rd.
Anybody else out there doing that one?
And I wonder what it is because I've been dying of curiosity. You know me, I'm curious. What is Sketchbook Revival? I want to know.
I'm going to the group now because here's the group on Facebook.
Okay.
Oh, there's 21,000 members. Okay. Day 1. Here we are. Revival time is finally here. Okay. So you have to go into the group.
Okay.
Oh, and first painter illustrator is Carla Sondheim. I love Carla.
Oh.
Okay, so
you're very excited.
I'm super excited, because let me see if I have one of her books here handy. I probably do, because I buy her books. Yeah, here. This is okay. This is the kind of stuff that Carla does. Imaginary animals, drawing and painting.
Cool.
How cool is this, right? So I mean, I absolutely love her stuff. Look at these eyeballs. And she's doing it on transfer paper, watercolor pencil, all kinds of different mediums. But I mean, she shows you how to do these quirky critters.
I like quirky critters.
Me too. So I'm saying, Carla being first up, woohoo! I am so stoked now to go do that. That's going to be fun. So, yeah, I have Carla's books because I have followed her for years. So I am thrilled.
So we're going to get lots of patterns from these layering stencils on the plate. Lots of little bits of pattern.
And if you're not subscribed to her, I mean, especially if you got little kids and stuff, check her out on YouTube because she puts up some stuff. And I just think she's a great teacher. And she has other teachers that come on her channel too. So check her out.
Subscribe to her. I should be. That's my kind of stuff. Illustration.
Yeah, I mean it's cool.
But you can't do everything all the time.
No, I mean, that's why I'm finishing alcohol cards today, because I didn't get them done yesterday.
What shall I do? Make white on dark, I guess. Why not? Where's my white?
We're talking about, there's a free online class, Sherry, and it's called Sketchbook Revival. And you go to www.karenaben.com and sign up, and then join the Facebook group.
Where's my white paint? Nikki, did you take my white paint? I can't find it. This is not good. Ah, there it is. Wow. I thought I was losing my mind.
KarenaBend.com.
Ugh.
Now, why is that not doing that? All right, doesn't want to help here. Let's see if I can copy.
Where's my other brayer? Here it is.
Okay, and I'm looking now, and on Karen's website, Carla's video is up there.
Okay, I'll have to go watch that when we're done. Well, I've got to go see what the people are doing. Then I go watch it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta turn this down.
All right. What do we got? We got fun stuff. Some deli paper on there.
And then, what's it called? Sketchbook Revival? But if you go to Karen's website, all the links are there.
I also put the link to where you sign up for that Sketchbook Revival in the group yesterday or the day before or something.
Yeah. If you check, we've been posting all kinds of stuff on.
Yeah, there was I
sharing.
popped one in there yesterday from free classes from Tony Burt, I think.
Yeah, right. So, be sure and check the Facebook group, because we're adding things as we see them, guys.
Yeah.
Trying to keep you guys entertained.
Yep. Trying to keep ourselves entertained too.
Well, that too.
I want to sign up for some of those too. I've signed up just for the Julie Faithon Balzer and the sketchbook one so far. But I want to see those classes from Tony Burt.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've watched her free stuff. Like, if you just go to her website, she's already got free classes out there that you can watch.
Yeah. Ivy Newport has free classes on her website already.
Yeah, so we probably just need to compile a list in the Facebook group so that people can go and check out the list and find their favorites. But you see what you inspired me to do the other day when you were making your journal. I have the stuff to make a Dina Wakley style journal. So I've got these pages cut. Let me back this thing out a little bit. I got these pages cut, and these are like tab pages. And then I've got the cloth pieces to do my binding with. So this is one journal that I'm making, and then I got this one that is chipboard. This is cut to 6 by what is this, 6 by 12. So I was making a tall journal out of this chipboard. And I need to add some paper or something to the back of it because it's just plain chip on the back. The only finished side is this side. But so I was cutting things down to make a few journals. And I just haven't finished prepping all of that stuff.
What do I want to do? I want to.
So I have big plans.
Translucent. Yes, translucent. That's what I want. Translucent. Thanks, Rennie. You know where you can get these stencils. Peg and I are pretty obsessed. Stencil girl stencils.
That is the name of the game here. Let's see. What else do I have here that I can make into something?
Let's see. If I put this here, I can get
I like
one
blue
in this corner that's like the translucent yellow butterfly.
Green.
There's methods to my madness here.
What have I got here?
Because I got these patterns on this paper. And then if I lift that, and I can get like another something on this one.
Okay.
That didn't do much, but you can see the idea of using translucent paint and going over the patterns. Because yellow is always translucent, pretty much, unless you mix it with white. Let's try that again with something else. What else? What else? What else? Oh, how about some? Oh yeah, how about some shimmery paint?
How about some?
That'd be fun. Can't go wrong with shimmery paint.
Oh man. I'm trying to tape and I got my camera pointing at the wrong thing. That's not too cool. Let's see.
Butterfly, flutterby.
Yeah, I think about there.
No, that's already cool. I like that already by itself. What I are doing.
Yeah, thanks, Lori. I was making all these alcohol ink papers the other day. And so I thought I ought to make them into something.
That's going to be cool when it's cut out. Because it'll have pattern. All right.
Tags, ATCs, no greeting cards, you know. Right now I want to send a bunch of greeting cards out to people that are kind of closed in. Okay. So I'm going to put some AP on that.
I think it's probably time for a new roll off. Again. But before I do that, I will take this guy and flip him over onto there. Let's see if I can get some paint to transfer onto there. Maybe. I think it's pretty dry. I don't know if anything's going to transfer. Oh, a little bit. Not much. Not much. Just get extra paint off these. They get so dirty. When stencils live at my house, they have no hope.
Yeah, I'm not even going there with you because you know my stencils look just as bad as yours do.
Yep. All right, let's get another color on here so I can mix all this.
I wonder what I did with that. Oh, that would be a good idea to have that.
Make sure this is still wet.
I've got one of these tease brushes. I've got some alcohol ink on, or alcohol, excuse me. Move some of that
Tiffany blue.
Oh.
How fun.
If I can. This has been sitting for a while.
I kind of feel like I want to make like a whole journal, just a little small journal just dedicated to butterflies. All different types of butterflies.
Oh, that would be so cool. What a good idea.
Just think it sounds like something I want to do. I don't know.
Would you guys like to do that?
Butterfly journal, just butterflies.
Maybe we'll have to do that next month sometime, huh?
Yeah.
My mother was a bug and butterfly person. We collected. I know it sounds cruel, right? But we did. We collected. But now I can collect stamped butterflies and paper butterflies and
I have been because my mom's really into butterflies and always has been. And she used to hatch monarchs. We had milkweed growing in our town that I grew up in, and she used to hatch the monarchs in her classroom. She's always been into butterflies, so I collect butterfly stuff so that I can make her cards and gifts and things.
Cool.
So I think I could really do a entire journal with just butterfly stuff. We should set that up on the live stream.
Yep. Well, I've got butterfly books for Mom. You know, I need to find those because all those identifier books, you know, those really old books that have all those images.
Definitely. This oval one looks like eggs. It's almost Easter. I'll probably have to do something Eastery with this. I don't know where.
And it says, happy stencil is a dirty stencil. Yeah, it's true. So true.
Let's put some ovals on this weird layered one. A happy stencil is a dirty stencil. And there's no point in cleaning them because they're just going to get dirty again. So.
Right.
Ovals. Lots of ovals. What do I want to do? That's a good question.
I wonder if, all right, let me grab.
I'm going to take this color and I'm just going to go over it really good. A little bit of that. This is a Titan Buff. So basically off-white. Unbleached titanium. And then I'm gonna get out really quickly as fast as I can. This. Mika, what did I drop on your head now? I dropped something. This could be fun. Hopefully I won't get any on my hands. Oh, just warm colors, warm colors. Warm colors. How about tangerine? Smells stinky though. That's the only thing I don't like about alcohol inks. They smell stinky. Or at least these marabou ones do. Don't love it.
Not in love, huh?
Just don't love the smell. It's bad.
This
I think the Ranger ones don't smell as stinky as these marabou ones.
Yeah. Well, I honestly like the ones from Jacquard the best.
Uh-huh. I think I have a few of those somewhere. Are they the Pinata?
Yeah, or Fiesta, whichever you
Fiesta,
have.
that's it. Yeah. Close. Pinata, Fiesta. That's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, they had both names. They've had both names. They changed the name of them over time. So I have old bottles and new bottles, so I have some with both names, but it's the same company.
One thing I like about these marabou ones is I like the lid. I can just pop the lid off super easy. So I like that, but I don't particularly like the smell. Just let a little bit get on that. Ooh, that's going to be pretty. I'm not even pressing down. I'm just like soaking up the puddles a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be pretty. Just thinking about Easter eggs and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
with the ovals, it's like almost looking like tie dye or something. Soaky, soaky, soaky uppy. Try not to get it on my hands. I guess I did put barrier cream on.
Oh, you are so ahead of the game.
Yeah, but even so, I'm not necessarily sure it's going to come off. So that turned out pretty. It's like very tie-dye.
I have, Lori. If you watch my previous videos, I was using alcohol lift ink with stencils.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fun.
Yes, I use alcohol lift ink. Right now, I'm not sure where my alcohol lift ink pad is. I did find the bottle the other day. As you know, I keep rearranging everything in here. So I found the bottle, and so I was using this in conjunction with a stencil. So what I did was I took a, here, let's just demonstrate. I took a alcohol piece like this. And let's get a stencil here. Grab one of these. Got this Clockworks one, okay? So I was using, what if I have that? Probably not. I probably threw it in the wash. I was using one of those sponge daubers. with the alcohol lift ink. And I should probably have a craft mat. So all you do is get a little puddle of that ink with your dauber, and you're gonna put that through your stencil. You let that sit on the alcohol ink for a little bit. And I just put the tissue and start lifting. I think it's better when it's fresh, but you know, here we go. So there's yeah, I mean, I know you guys follow the live stream here, but Shell and I both have our other channels where we put stuff up too. So, you know, if you weren't watching the alcohol ink stuff I did this week, you can check all that out there, because I did several videos where I was creating the backgrounds and, you know, working with stamps and stencils and things. So just for your information. All right, what did I do with that stamp? Oh, it was still in everything. It was still in here.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Lori.
I got like 4 papers off of that oval in the alcohol ink. Still didn't all come up. Got some interesting patterns on that. I think I'm gonna try to pick it up with white or off-white. Still got a lot of grungy, crusty bits. You know, there's crusty bits.
Crusty bits. All right,
You
so
gotta get the crusty bits.
let me put some
Got it.
tape on the back of this.
Try picking it up with pieces of regular white paper. Sometimes it looks better. Where are you, white paper? Why are you hiding from me? Get all the crusty bits.
Well, okay. Some of the tips, Lori, are you want to look for an image. Because what you're doing is you're lifting ink. You want to have an image that has some heft to it. Like you see, this is a pretty thick stencil image. Now I did one the other day where it was thinner and it's harder to see. It's not as, I don't know what I did with that. Not sure where that is right now, but you know, when you're lifting and you're going to stamp with that, you want something that's going to lift enough ink to get an impression.
Hello. I do love me some crusty bits. Let's see. How about if we did, um,
What I'm talking about is if you're doing a stamping, you want a stamp that's got something fairly substantial.
come on, you silly thing. There you go. Oops, I think I just got medium in my tea. That's really gross. All right.
Let me see if this one will work. I'm not sure. But you don't want a skimpy little line because you want to pick up the color. You want to use the color. So, and here's my dauber. It's got ink on it, so I'm just going to ink my stamp with the dauber. And I'm going to stamp it on this. I've got some green here. And stamp it on this green. And that should pick up some of that alcohol ink. And it should be able to transfer this image. Get anything. Okay, so you can see the green transferred. It's a light green. And then this one, you take your tissue, you lay it over and just daub up, just like I've been showing you. Get it started, and then you have to lightly buff off. And see, this one has way more detail than you want because of the night space. Can you guys see that? See the detail in here on this? And if I had done this with something that was a more solid stamp, what do I have here that's a solid stamp? Grab something here. Something like this, okay? Let's do that. Make sure I got enough ink on there. I'm running out of ink. Okay, so this line is a little more solid line. So I'm just going to make that impression. And they don't talk about stuff like that. They just say, oh, you know, it's going to work. And so that's going to sit on there. I'm going to take this ink, whoops, and stamp. And this is a pretty light color too. You know, if you have darker, bolder colors, you're going to get it a lot better. But see, I can stamp with that ink, transfer it from one to the other, and then take this and buff that off. And you see you get a better impression of that than you do with the fine detail one. Okay.
I've got this out here. I should probably stamp it. I don't have my tools here. There we go.
The first thing I put on before the watercolor was matte medium in the gel format. You know, the stuff I use for collage. So that I could seal the watercolor in between the matte medium and the paper. And then I put the watercolor on. And then I lifted it off. And when it's dry, it should be sealed in there like a sandwich between the paper and the matte medium. Should be. Haven't done this very often, so we'll see. It's gonna dry. I have to dry though. And then the second lift, I did it onto that grungy piece with the buff titanium on it. These are very wet. It's gonna take a while to dry.
Okie dokie. That away. Because otherwise I end up with everything on my desk. You ever get like that? Where everything's on your desk?
Oh boy. That one's cool. Very subtle, but really kind of interesting with the kind of outline droplets. All right.
See now, Lori, something like this would be a much better image because it's got a nice thick line to it.
I'll run that over.
Oh, look, butterflies.
Oh, look, a butterfly. You go there for a second. So then this one also has matte medium on it. So it gives it kind of like a, well, I just put dots in it apparently. It's not dry. Let's play with some more alcohol. That sounds fun. I've got all these other ones here. How about we just throw some on there? And I don't think it's going to spread in the same way because it's got that stuff on there. These are the Ranger ones. And they just are ready to come out. Wonder why they're so anxious to come out.
I don't
And
know.
I think I have some of those other ones in here too. Yeah, I've got some of the pinata in here too in this bin.
Do I want purple Oh yeah, I think I want purple.
That's a good color.
Pinata. Ugh. Uh, I've never had a problem, Lori, with my plate getting unusable.
Clean and condition it, Lori.
Yeah, what you do is you use like baby oil. I have just, some cheap baby oil.
Yep.
And this, if you put that on everything and let it, soak and then rub it, pretty much everything will come off. It'll be a big gross mess, but it'll be a cleanup as opposed to, just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll be like a whole cleanup instead of just a pull of a cleanup. Where did this that come from? It just appeared on my desk. These are the weird things that happen to me. I don't know. But I'll pick up some of this pulling ink onto it because it'll be pretty. I mean, was it stuck to something? I guess maybe it was stuck to the alcohol ink bin. Or I don't know. I don't know. Now I've got it on my hands. Dang it. I'm trying to avoid getting alcohol ink on my hands. All right, first thing to do, let's put a coat of something on there. How about, what do we like with that? It's all pretty warm, so let's go with the maples. Maple yeller. Maple's yeller.
Yeller. I used to not like yellow, but it's warming my heart these days.
Yellow is such a warming color. I mean,
yeah. Well, one of the problems with yellow is it's so translucent, so a lot of times you have trouble with it.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
So,
it can be super annoying.
Yeah. So you just have to be aware of that when you work with yellow.
Well, that's a perfect butterfly print. If there was one. I can go over that with this stencil later, and it'll be super cool.
Super cool.
Super cool. Let's get a little bit more of that.
A little bitty.
Still getting some, but not as much.
What is that? A tea bag?
All right, let's put you down. Little butterfly, flutter by. And let's find some of this color. Cheminat. This looks like a good color.
Lori, when I clean my plate, I usually start just with tape and pull up anything I can with tape. And then once I've got the initial crud off, just with packing tape, then I will use the baby oil and just scrub it down with that. Wash it off with soap and water, put the baby oil on, clean it with that. It will come clean.
Yep. And the baby oil will condition it for another time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Trust me, we've had really crusty plates.
Oh, yeah. I like them that way. Makes me happy.
Well, and I think one of the worst offenders is the distress oxides. If you use any of those,
Yeah, the oxides leave a mess on there, and so
Yeah.
do pan pastels.
yeah.
You have to clean it after you use
And
pan pastel.
anything that's got that powdery consistency, you're gonna have more trouble with.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we're gonna pick this whole sucker up. We are. Where is my quinacridone? There we go. I'm really gonna get a good layer
see.
soaked in.
Need.
I want to make sure that teal is dry as possible. Don't want to smear it. Barbara says she's back and she was really crusty.
Yeah.
She says she was really crusty. Like our plates, apparently, she needed to be rubbed down with baby oil.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody gets to that point at some time, you know.
Well, when you're at home and you don't have anywhere to go, it's like,
If you're printing, you're gonna get crust.
all right, need a piece of paper.
Just saying.
Piece of paper. Let you soak them there for a while. Looks like it's been an hour and a half. Do you want to keep going or what?
What do you guys think? Do you like this? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to let Shell go eat something?
Well, yeah, here's my breakfast right here. I still haven't eaten it. Here's my tea.
What do
I think
you
I might
think?
have got some
Shell?
red meat in it.
Do you need a break?
I can't stay on here all day because I gotta go deal with the old people.
Yeah. So we should probably, call it quits on this one. If we've got time this week, we'll probably be coming back, as this whole thing progresses because, we've got time in the studio. So
Laura just said she was quoting me yesterday when her sister was talking about something, and her sister said, "You get what you get," and then Lori said, "And you don't pitch a fit." That's what I
so
say.
true. So true.
You get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit.
Well, I mean, what does that get you anyway, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to roll with the punches. Oops.
No, you gotta come up. Come on. Or else I'm gonna pitch a fit. Oh, I'm gonna have to pitch a fit.
Is Mika coming up? Mika coming to visit?
Ugh,
Oh
come
no,
on.
your papers
I
haven't
wanted
it?
to have one amazing print to finish up here. And it's being a jerk.
And I didn't even get, I was messing around with all this junk on my desk. I didn't even get to the printing part.
Man, that did not turn out as planned. All the paper stuck to the plate. Sometimes that happens. I had that matte medium on there because I was going to do the watercolor, and then
Yeah.
I'll have to pull another print. Let's try with the turquoise again, though, because I really like the combination of quinacridone with teal. But let's try a different brand. Maybe we can get it to come up.
So,
thank you, Lori, for reminding them to thumbs up. Don't forget, guys.
thanks, Lori. Yeah, I like making cards, and people like getting cards, so it's kind of fun to do. And since I had all this stuff out, I thought I ought to just keep going. But I will get to some gel printing because I want to do those journals. And if we're going to do a butterfly journal in the future next week, I need to do
just
that.
watch for the pop-ups, guys, because we might just pop up when you least expect it.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you have your notifications turned on in the Facebook group, and you don't have to have all of them turned on. You can just have like the announcements or something turned on.
And turn your notifications on YouTube too, because
Yeah,
you just happen to be on YouTube, it'll come up when we notify. So
Right. The notifications on YouTube, I also put it over in Twitter, and I put it on the Facebook group. So, I mean, any of those places, if you're there and you're following, you should be able to get the notification.
yeah, because when it's a surprise and not scheduled, you won't know unless you're notified.
No, you won't. But so glad you joined us today. I'm waiting for that wonderful last poll here. Thanks for posting the Karen A. Bend. Go over there, check it out, and join us in that class. And, I'll be looking for my classmates over there to see what you're
Yeah.
doing with that. And I still have to go watch Julie today, too. So we got lots of stuff to do, guys.
Well, this
Nobody
is-
bored in this group, huh?
Nope. Still not completely coming up. I'm kind of annoyed. Ugh. All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Come on.
Mm.